Welcome to the season finale of Real Talk Jamaica, where no topic is off limit. And yes, I am your girl, Quanna Harris. We have a lot in store for you today. So get your popcorn and get ready. Talk Your Talk is up next. Welcome back to Real Talk Jamaica, where no topic is off limits. On today's Talk Your Talk, we have with me Mr. Visor Don.
Yeah, man.
And we are going to discuss or share some views on Afrobeats versus Dancehall. All right, Visor Don?
Yes, man.
Yes. So, before we even start, which one you prefer?
Dancehall, of course. I wouldn't say I have a preference because I listen to Afrobeat music as well. You know, I listen to all type of music, you know, as long as we can get some good out of it. So, dancehall, I'm a culture, so I'm for dancehall. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Well, Afrobeats have been taken over, and I did a little research on Afrobeats, and I found that Afrobeats have been around since the 1960s.
60s, late 70s, yes.
Yes, and I'm saying, listen, me not even didn't know nothing about Afrobeats until the other day.
Yes, true.
Right, so it has been growing on the international scenes, and even locally here, Afrobeats have been making a name for themselves. So it can be argued that dancehall has been losing its place because of Afrobeats. What's your thought?
Dancehall is not losing, well, to some extent it is losing its place, but rather so it's more losing its identity. Because remember now, when you have a product and you change something about it, it becomes a new product.
Right.
So once you change the identity, people can't identify what it is.
Right.
So it has now become a new sound.
It has now become a new sound. Explain.
All right. Dancehall rhythms back in the 90s was more like...
Right. Yeah.
So you get, now we're doing, what do I say, trap music, you know. I'm not against any type of music. I just think that every music can coexist in the space. It's just that we have to find a balance, because now you notice everybody have a problem. Nobody's providing solutions. So I just feel like, say, we need to package it better so that the world can say, yes, this is dancehall, this is what we know. Because once you change the identity, it is now a new product that you have to reintroduce to the world.
To add to your point of you saying that the identity of dancehall is changing, I read an article in The Gleaner. It's dated November 2nd, 2018. And I was surprised when I was reading this article, because in the article, the interviewer was saying that Afrobeats is more of like a loving, it's like telling love stories in the music, while dancehall is more hardcore now, and it has a lot of like violence and things like that. Do you think that's one of the problem or trouble that's affecting dancehall now?
Yes and no. Dancehall is dancehall, and people must accept it for what it is. You get what I say? Because back in the 80s and the 90s, at the same topic them we are sing about, it now becomes more, as you would say, X-rated.
That was just going to say it's more raw now,
yeah, but
back in the 80s, because 80s dancehall and 90s dancehall are my thing.
Yeah.
Don't ask me anything about dancehall. No, I really don't know the artist, the new artist, whoever, right? But if you ask me about a Terror Fabulous and a Bounty Killer and a Beanie Man and those artists, I can tell you about them,
yeah.
Okay? But back in the 80s and the 90s, dancehall was, yeah, we know that they were talking about sex, but it was not saying sex.
Yeah, they know
you get me?
In their face.
But just like now, these music, they don't leave anything to the imagination. They just tell you, say,
well,
she
that's
must
true.
drop
That's
her this, she must do this. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, things are going to change and they're not going to remain the same forever. You get what I say? Because they have new breed of kids. We just feel like, say, all right, we want to do it our way.
Right.
You get me? I say, and nothing is wrong with that. Seeing, as long as we preserve the identity. Because dancehall music is what you can't say in reggae in Jamaica. If you get me, I say, it's more raw, it's more in your face. You get
Right.
me?
So,
I say, yeah.
so I think while reading the article, they were like saying that was one of the problems why dancehall, even though it's raw, you know, it was still getting high ratings internationally, but they are still saying that Afrobeats, because of its melodious sounding and its, and its love to the with like love vibes, and so that is one of the reason why it is kind of like edging dancehall a bit.
No, I don't feel like that. I feel like how them package the product.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I feel like how them structure them culture and how them structure their music. Because artistry is not just, all right, I'm going to do a song today and put it out.
Right.
You know, it's a whole package. The artist himself, the music, the people who distribute the music, everything have to come in place.
So it's how they package it, because they're saying no, Afrobeats is like a mixture of African Fuji music and American jazz.
Yeah.
So it's like a mixture of sounds.
Every music mix up.
But basically.
Yeah, every music have to take something from another type of music. See?
Right.
So Afrobeat and dancehall has a lot in common. See?
It does,
yeah,
yes,
how them
it
structure
does,
the rhythm and everything. Cause you can find out, say, a Burna Boy can go up on a beat made by a Not Nice, or a beat made by Sponge Music, or, you know? So Afrobeat and dancehall is similar in some sense, and I don't think that we need to be comparing the two, because I don't know where this raging debate came from.
Yeah,
that's
one of the
versus
things.
Afrobeat.
Yeah. But I think it's going to come up, you know, the debate is going to come up, because Afrobeats now is taking like Europe. You know, back in the day, Europe was dance all. Every artist, if you not even make dollar Jamaica, when you go Europe, Paris, Berlin, all those countries, you're going to be making your money there as long as you're a dancehall artist, because clubs are book you, you're making money. But what they have been noticing is that Afrobeats in those countries, the younger generations, are now drawing to Afrobeats. So where dancehall used to make them money, it's like Afrobeats are coming upon the scene. You understand? And I kind of limit up dancehall money. So I think that's where the debate or the verses or the beef or whatever you want to call it is coming in.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. So then we can look at sales, right? That's what you're saying. So basically, couple billion people live in Nigeria. It's Nigerian-based music.
Right,
Afrobeat,
right, yeah,
right?
Afrobeat, yeah.
3 point something or 2 point something million people live in Jamaica.
Right.
Who are the bigger consumers of music? Nigeria or Jamaica? So let's eliminate the rest of the world. And let's say Burna Boy put out a song today and 2.8 billion people buy it, as opposed to Dexter Daps, which is a Jamaican, put out a song today and 2.3 million people buy it. So that's where the big gap is. We are not consumers of our own music.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
When me put out a song, a man can say, Visor and Bluetooth me that. I'm going to make $1. You understand what I say? As opposed to when a Burna Boy put out a song, 2.8 billion people buy it. So it has streamed more. It is worldwide more than dancehall, because we have to state the facts. You get what I say? So I think that's basically the issue. We need to change the structure. And we need to, well, again, Bounty Killer said we're not saying nothing what the world want to hear. And me have to agree
I was going to jump on that, you know, because I listened his interview that he was saying, basically what he was saying is similar to what we are saying right now. He's like saying, listen, these music that these younger dancehall artists are putting out is like, it don't have no substance.
Say not last more than 3 weeks.
Right, he must say really not have no substance basically. And he even made reference to the collaboration between Nicki Minaj and Sken. And he was saying he was making his money and so, but at the end of the day, lyrically, there is no substance there with these new music that is
Yes,
coming
but
out.
what was it that made Nicki Minaj says
So
I have to do a collab with Skeng?
I guess she liked what he was selling. She
liked the
was
music. That's why I say people
yeah.
to just like dancehall for what it is. The rest of the world do. Probably just we alone and say, you know what I mean? But in terms of we looking at the sales, it's gonna be a bigger margin because we are not consumers of our own music. We not buy the music, we only support the music, but not buy the music.
Well, I agree with you because if for a young artist now to put out some sounds, they can go on YouTube and people can just get it. You can,
as you say,
Bluetooth it and so. So the money is not they're not seeing any monetary gains from
unless they go overseas.
Right.
So the club them and book them
and that's where the issue. That's what I tell you when I bring up Europe, because I remember back in the 80s and even 2000, early 2000 and so on, artists in Jamaica, when they go on tour, dancehall artists, when they go on tour, they make crazy money.
Yeah, man, they make crazy money because we weren't competing with any other genre.
That is it. So that's why Afrobeats now come in.
Yes, but as I say, there's a wider gap because we're not buying the music.
But if you notice though, yes, we have the gap between the amount of persons that come from Nigeria to Jamaica. But if you notice though, on the international scene, that's where we're seeing the decline in the sales for dancehall music compared to Afrobeats. You get me?
I think we need to...
So what we need to do now, we need to look at why is it that persons are gravitating to Afrobeats. Not saying that dancehall is not doing well enough, but basically what they're saying is that dancehall is not doing as well as it used to.
All right, there's a thing called feel in music. When you hear an Afrobeat rhythm, as opposed to hearing a dancehall beat, not back in the 90s, it gives you a different feel because Afrobeat is more happy.
That's what I'm saying. It's more lovely, and friendly, and it's more friendly for ear players.
So once you hear it, you want to move, as opposed to the newer dancehall rhythms, they're more dark in a sense. So it puts you in a feel like, okay, then.
All right, just like how Buntikila say, not even Buntikila, I one quote, but I know one of them say, them music here, them people are sing about Obiaman and
yeah, people used to sing about that back in the days too. It's just more in your face now. You get what I'm saying?
It's very hardcore and it's just there. You understand? But it's not saying that dancehall is not still in demand. Dancehall music is always going to be in demand because there's always going to be a market for it.
Yeah, man.
It's just showing that Afrobeats come in, and even though Afrobeats has been around for quite a while, it came in, or it's getting popular now. When we look at the Burna Boy and what's the next one name? And one
Whiskey,
right? Whiskies and so on. When you look at those artists, them catapult Afrobeat.
Yeah, but when you can also realize that there's unity in Afrobeat music, because what you know, a Burna Boy, well, let's say a Whiskey could have put on a Burna Boy. Seeing? It have to have a structure. For instance, me there so. Let me tell you how hip hop music works. So Birdman there so, then him say, all right, Lil Wayne forward, Birdman step aside. Seeing? Remember him signed this money now.
Right.
So him step aside now. So what Lil Wayne do? Forward Drake. Seeing?
And
Lil Wayne step aside. We don't have that in Jamaica. It's more like well, I don't want to call a name, but the older artists, I think that they need to try to nurture more young talents. And then again, some of them get burnt, because we have to speak the facts.
Right.
Some of them get burnt, so they don't really want to help nobody. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to say, yo, I'm me alone, and that's how it go. We not nurture nobody into the game. So what you find out is that a young artist have to learn all of this by himself. Seeing? So him go through the rocky points, him go through everything. There was nobody saying, this is the way. And then again, when you tell a man, say, yo, this is the way, ego get involved. because you know you have a young guy that say, oh, I want to do it my way, you know. Yo, no,
No, you
how
tell
long
me nothing.
yeah, no, how long the time done. You understand what I say? But it's better to learn from the greats and make it better.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
man.
totally agree. And I think this goes straight across the board with any profession too. Because if you have someone in a position for a long time and somebody young coming up, it's good to have a mentor.
Yeah, because they must have a knowledge of what was, what them go through, so them can share it to you and impart the knowledge. But I mean, as when I say ego, some young artists don't want to listen. They don't even want to listen to the producer, them want to advise them. A man tell you, say, yo, sing it that way.
Right,
Yo, but no,
right.
sing it that way, and the way I want to do it. You know, and that producer is much more older. He have more experience and stuff. And we don't have a formula to formulate a song in terms of making it dancehall. What makes a song dancehall? You get to me and say, it's the beat, the composition, everything. So it's a whole package, you know.
But I don't really think there should be like a beef between, because I've noticed that dancehall and Afrobeats artists are doing collaborations now.
Yeah, and that's good. That's why I said
right,
them
so,
can coexist in the space, and there's opportunity for everybody to eat food. You get me? I say, so we can't say, yo, we don't like Afrobeat music to compete against dancehall. No, that's not the point. You get me? I say, Afrobeat over here, so I do it thing. Dancehall there, so I do it thing. Let's fuse the two and see what we can get out of it. You know what I mean? Popcorn a link with Burna Boy.
Right.
Chance rap and I do Afrobeat, but him there the other day and him a seek young talent, him a link with some man and some man a link with him. So music, fuse the music.
And no matter with the separation.
Yeah, and create a balance. So the young artists them a say, we are do trap dancehall. The older artists them a say we should have do dancehall only. Find a way and bridge the gap. See, because let me tell you where this stem from. The reason why I feel like trap dancehall came about was when you couldn't get to go in our studio, young artists. Studio was tall. You can't be seen there. So me now as a young artist, there the studio get and me as a producer, I go, I have a bad song and you can't listen to it. Producer not pay me no mind. Did that on several occasions. Not pay me no mind. And a man would say, all right, yo, but we get a laptop now and get 2 speaker box and get a microphone, get an M box. We build up a little structure and, we build up a little studio. You want to learn the engineer thing? YouTube. YouTube teach you everything. So what them do, go up on YouTube and man, broaden him knowledge. All right, we don't need them studio because we can do our own thing. You understand what I say? So that's where the separation, yes. So a man say, oh, yo, we are do the dancehall and make them stay with them dancehall. We have something different to go on over here. So. You understand what I say? Because enough opportunities weren't presented to the younger generation. Because a man feel like they're going to sing forever. No. You have to have a contingency plan. You have to have a plan A, you have to have a plan B, you have to have a plan C.
So the younger generation seek their plan A,
yeah,
their plan B, because their plan A was to go to the studio.
Yeah, until a producer say, yo, my body no, hear me out now. In which a producer might not want to do that because he might say, yo, me have other people over there so I focus on man. But you now realize say you have to preserve the future of dancehall because the ones who are at the top is not gonna be at the top forever. There was a Sanchez, there was a Terra Fabulous, there was a Buju Banton, still a Buju Banton, still a Terra Fabulous. You get to me I say? But one would have say you're not gonna stay fresh forever. So you have to find new talent to keep dancehall fresh. Seeing? So me feel like there was no DJ Khaled in Jamaica. Seeing, we are seek the young talent them, we are nurture them to make them know say, yo, Ray, but sometimes ego come into place and then we have difference of opinion. And
even you mentioned earlier too that you said that most artists they don't want to help anyone, but somebody help them coming up.
Yeah, somebody help them and then some artists get burnt and them tell you say, yo, I can't bother because them artists are ungrateful, in which in some instances they are. You get to me I say, but you have to put aside the differences and do it for the culture. Because somebody has to do it.
That's true. I agree. So, Visor done.
Yeah,
so, we know that you're a DJ, right? So, we want you to just give you a little thing, a little tease. Just tease with you. Set up a little appetite with one of your songs.
Even though a daylight here the place dark, can't play a fool, yo, you have to think smart. Chad alone, yeah, me paranoid when the place cock. None of them can trick me, don't see the craft. When me touch the road dog, everything load. Cause mankind don't got no love in them heart. My granny say be careful when the plate full, now you can't trust nobody after dark when you hack, them will kill you. Yo, them will kill you. Yeah, man.
So all your lyrics sound so good.
Well, as I said, the content, you know, we have to be careful of what we put out there, give people. You know, because our word sounds and power.
Positivity.
Yeah, man.
So guys, you can check Visadon at...
Whatever Instagram, man, Visadon, you have Visadon official fan page. From I type in Visadon, everything will come up. Facebook, across all platforms.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So guys, here's a clip of one of Visadon's most popular songs.
Champions League, dog, win the first one. Mine know the talk like a boy, what you doing? Double chicken, some link, benefit, chrome.
So Visadon, thank you very much for making it Real Talk Jamaica. But before you go, do you have any last words that you would like to leave with us?
Well, thank you for inviting me on the show. First and foremost, big up Father God. Big up my team, Taylor Made. You know what I mean? Big up the producer, them who record Visadon. You know what I mean? But before I go, I just want to say, I feel like we need to just unify the music. You know what I mean? Comparison, yes, because competition do makes you better. You get me? I say, but I think we need to review the content that we're giving to the world. You know, I feel like that's the main problem. And we just have to put the music in a spot that we can earn from it. You know, younger artists listen to older artists, and older artists listen to younger artists. That's where we bridge the gap. You know, we can get back to the dancehall.
I totally agree with you,
Yeah,
Visadon. So thank you very much for making it Real Talk Jamaica.
Real talk, you know?
Yeah, man, Real Talk. Now, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. We'll be right back with more Real Talk Jamaica. We at Real Talk Jamaica would like to say a big thank you to our sponsors, all our sponsors. Our major sponsors are Instinct Media, the Beauty Project Training Institute by Quanna and Carl Cutter's HQ. All our sponsors, we love you. Without you, this would not be possible. And check out your girl. Your girl outfit is from Annabella Boutique, so you can find them at Shop Annabella Style on Instagram. Coming out blazing. This feels so good. Hi, Real Talk people. I am Quanna and this is In the Life of, and I'm in the cool hills of Portland, meeting with Mr. Colors himself, man that cook in the bush. So, follow me, we could go cook some food in the bush. Very solid.
I'm going to chop it into work. I'm going to chop it up fine.
Big and solid.
What you say, you know?
road, yeah. Alright, so what we for do now?
Chop it and spin it. Chop and turn.
Oh, you think say me a fan, man. Yeah, hear you about what? Boy, I just have a thought in my head, that's why I chop so.
You chop yourself.
Myself, smart it. So what we're cooking today?
Alright, today we are going to cook some pumpkin dumpling with some curry chicken.
Pumpkin dumpling?
Yeah, pumpkin dumpling.
Alright, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Alright, so how we do with our pumpkin dumpling? We have coconut. And we don't do nothing at all without the coconut. So I'll blend the coconut. Yeah man, we have a batch and thing already to get the currant. So I'll blend the coconut, use the coconut juice, but actually blend the pumpkin.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the coconut juice I go in the pot and some of it I go, as I say, blend the pumpkin and then knead the flour. Normally, if you have a grater, you would have grated the pumpkin and use the trash and everything, but because of the blender, it now will give it that consistency that we want. So we go blend it and strain it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm ready.
Alright,
I'm ready
so
for the pumpkin dumpling.
Climber, I'll get the coconut.
Climber, come in, climber.
Get the coconut, them. Come in here.
So what you want me for do now?
If you want to help him ox the coconut, you can help him ox the coconut. We're not ready for light the fire because we don't want it burn out.
Okay. I can't ox coconut for a long time. I don't ox coconut. One of them knife, yeah. You better give me a sharp knife, give me one dull knife.
Alright, see it there? Straight from the farm. See this? When you bust this, bust it and look how it look. Yellow and
Bust it
pretty.
and just took it out a little part what I see them
bust
do when
it
we
in
go
half.
to market.
Bust
Me
it
can't bust it in a half. I just cut out a little part what I see them do.
So you see them pumpkin
Yeah,
and
man.
stain all your pot.
Wow, yeah, look there.
Yeah, man. Straight off our farm. Them pumpkin are ready. So I bust it not too.
Them your pumpkin are ready.
Yeah, man.
Stain up your pot. The knife mash up.
The knife mash up to a pumpkin rich. Yeah. Look at pretty pumpkin. See.
Alright, so you just cut up the pumpkin and blend it.
Yeah, we don't have to even cut it too fine because I blend it. You need to blend it. You say I ox the coconut.
Yeah.
I don't have to show you how to do it.
No, I know how to do it. Even though I'm a Kingstonian, I know for ox coconut.
Get some water and just wash them up. See that. That counts, isn't it? That counts. Go big. Drop it now, bro.
My producer could never do this. Never. Me I tell you the truth, you can't do this. Fast, same so.
I use sketch fire, so you don't really waste. No waste from the coconut.
Oh, so you
Good
put that in
replace.
there. Okay. Alright, what next you want me to do? Cut up pumpkin.
Alright, you can cut the yeah. Normally, would have peel the pumpkin to get just the bright yellow color. Yeah, so we're gonna peel the side. We're gonna just do probably half. So you can peel it, just cut it in a size where you can manage to peel it.
You know some. Okay now? When I forgot cut it because I use the counter and all them things. I have no counter.
Oh. You know that bush, man. Everything on your counter, everything in your dish cloth. Yeah, just make it work. Alright. So your pumpkin starts stealing.
So you take out the middle.
Yeah, I cut it up small so I can peel it easy. You know. Some people try to peel it.
I cut it up small too.
Alright, so you see this now? Simple. I peel it quick. Normally if I something else we do like if we cook it, we just wash it and put it in our skin and everything because them say all the nutrients in our skin. So we have cut a wash them off. Time I get the
Coconut ready.
Yeah.
So it's a teamwork.
Right. Yeah. Everybody have a little part to play.
Well, real talk audience, when I see me in the bush, I cook pumpkin dumpling. The pumpkin look nice. We can get the next after carry home. Yeah. Can't come to the bush and carry home something. So off of the farm the pumpkin come from?
Yeah, Sax father plant a pumpkin, you know. I don't know, say, most people who live in the country a farmer. Yeah.
So how you start this?
The YouTube?
Yeah, and cooking in the bush.
Alright, you know, say, alright, me have my YouTube channel from a longer time. Couple of years and one thing. We usually do other things funny. But in everything, you know, say you have to find something where people like.
Right, find a niche, find something,
Right.
yeah.
So, it just click to me and I say, what me can do, you know, forget. Because me is a man who love anything technology, camera, video, and them thing there. So, me always want to put out content. But me I say, I put in some work and I get the views. And I want, so I say, alright, I have to go up on a content search. So I say, brainstorm and I say, what me can do now? And I say, alright, I'm going to try this because I know. This is something we used to do when we were small. So we know all of the cooking them. All of them cooking here, I know. Well, some are creative, but some are like traditional, we see the parents and grandparents and them people do. Yeah, and even this very hill, my mother usually own a farm, back up so, Sax father see me. And these are the things that they usually do. You know, come together as workman or whatever.
Just
you know,
like
just
how we
come
just say
cook.
we run a boat and so. Right.
Yeah, so this now we just alright. We start it off and we realize that yeah, people start gravitating to it, you know, so we just, you know, take a team. It start off with me, Sax and Clyman and Cantor. And then, you know, along the way we just add.
Other persons adding.
And build. Yeah, man, because it also do a lot for them, you know, take them out of trouble.
Exactly.
Provide work for them, so it's a job at the same time and keep them active and occupied.
And
you know?
busy. So how often you record and come in the bush?
Every week.
Every week?
Every week.
Once a day or once a week, sorry?
We post 3 times for the week, but we shoot videos Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then post during the week 3 times for the week.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we come and we shoot 3-4 videos for the week, we only have to post 3. We post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah.
And the feedback has been?
Wonderful. Wonderful. You know, the channel has helped so many people in terms of especially in the pandemic, because that's when me really, launch out pan it.
Right.
And a lot of people locked in at them house and can't go out and, they not nothing to do. People that them yard lay down or sit down or whatever, them turn on YouTube and them would watch. So we then is a pick jelly, a drink, we are cook, we are do all of this, and it remind them of when, them used to day in Jamaica, especially for those overseas. Yeah. And elderly people who can't do it again, just make them feel like a youth again, Yeah. We can walk a walk.
So Miguel, why now waste a pumpkin like you, Miguel? Cause beer waste a pumpkin.
Some of your ancestors, Yes, sir.
So you have a 9 to 5?
This is a 9 to 5,
Yes.
As a matter of fact, you put on a 9 to 5.
The more.
How much was it at 3 days? Yeah. This more flexible,
Right. You enjoy this though.
Yeah, man.
Boy, Miguel, I'm not gonna lie, I rate you for up in that hill cooking. I like the hill, but Jesus, I'm tired.
That means you have to come one day when you're cooking a Miguel, I see.
That me forgot to come one seed.
We're cooking a tree, cooking a seed. What we not cooking?
Look here, when you reach up in that tree, how me come up in that tree?
You climb, man. I will dry you up there.
I must dry you, go dry me up. Because if I can hardly walk on this hill here.
You get used to it, man. So you go,
So, come, where you say, Miguel, I sound like Amari? Cut up the pumpkin, cut up the pumpkin.
Yeah, I forgot to survive, man. The blender your body,
Alright, so get some big chunk then.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, my little friend, the way there. Can you come squeeze it out?
You see, kind of thick. So you get there, although it could have blend more still.
Yeah, it want blend out some more, man. Put back this in there.
Get on the butter now. Get for your mud in a beef. Yeah, because she does a bone and a soup and stuff. So I want the beef. Coconut milk in a pot, well rich. Start boiling.
You see, other than nature, at this out here,
Let me do it.
You see this now? You will hold it for water.
Take your time.
Take your time, see? Oh, you. Oh, mix it. Story. Story, man. Story roll. Quick and fast, you know, say flow them. Nah, make them too big neither. I make them small today. Pumpkin dumpling.
No, can't wait.
No, can't do it today. Down in a coconut juice. Coconut milk. Yes, sir. Take your time. This is right up, man.
Oh, all right. See, them never know.
Right now.
See?
Them dumplings are supposed to be nice.
Supposed to. I guess thing.
You see coconut gone right though.
Mm-hmm.
Can't come off now. Socks, you ready?
So it's a chicken that come on now.
Yeah. You see when you have a coconut oil,
Yeah,
them
eat
things
that.
go right down, you know, and turn out.
See the on the pot side.
Yeah, see there. See there in the pot too. You see the oil on top.
Yeah. Drop off a piece of saltfish this and this and now and turn in a rundown, you know.
Proper.
Yes, man.
Proper something.
You can taste all this, you know, man. Yeah.
Lock it down.
Nice.
So you don't make me taste it.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell you what, man.
Tastes really good for you.
Guys, colors. I'm gonna make guess them. Sample dumpling.
Where
No,
for?
but, so with the fork, I can't use it.
No.
No, me can't eat one so.
Man, face good, yeah, man. Lightning ball. A suction pump, no, man.
No man, I don't do it. We have to cool it. Go to the pot straight in your mouth, so.
Yeah.
It feels so good.
Say now feet with no meat.
No-mm. Straight.
Just the sauce of dumpling. In a coconut juice.
Tastes good. Tastes good, man.
What you want?
Say pumpkin flavor turn up in there. The man peeps the colors are go ahead and get off the pot. You know what next, you know?
Good, man.
Yeah, man, I meat pot. Up
Meat
next.
pot same time, sir.
Check
I
in.
didn't have no meat.
That is it. We're out here without fear. Yes, sir.
Take your time.
Take your time. Big up Real Talk. You know what go on? Real Talk. Big up Real Talk TV, you know. That time out here we doing a bush. And we are give them an adventure, you know. Same way. Blessing, big up on the people.
See it there now. Tell you. Sorry that up. That's some cool coconut water now. Wait for me with that food there.
Make a story with the pot, yeah.
Can't wait for this story again. Listen, I am used to stove and countertops. Me not used to live a bush life business here, where me have to walk and I look for wood for go catch up fire. Not my story. So, if you want to see the final product, just head on over to Colorsmith TV this Friday and you will see the finished product of the pumpkin dumpling and the curry chicken. This is In the Life of. Season 2 has surely been a good one. Let's close it out with some bloopers. And yes, I am your girl, Quanna Harris, hairstylist extraordinaire, cosmetology teacher, and host of Real Talk Jamaica. So guys, until then, signing out.
If you have to subscribe, it's something there.
Talk true. This is Real Talk Jamaica, where no topic is off limits. And yes, I am your girl, Quanna Harris. Stay tuned for Talk It Talk.
And it's so good though.
After me step out in me, what we can't even say Jesus. I will be the video or music. Wait, like Christina.
This is Blair Milan. Catch us on the.
We're back with our new area, with our Quanna yellow put in words. So yes,
The conversation started in the beginning.
Drop down like what?
Jesus have mercy.
My lady say, if you can't do it in a bitch, you don't want him, that's a wrap.
Yeah! Road with that! Quanna, where are you?